I'm gonna teach you how to use Joachim Löw's Germany's Euro 2020 tactics. Without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, so now I'm gonna explain about the tactics. And if you don't like the players that I'm currently using, for example, if you don't like Müller, if you want to switch him up with Timo Werner, it's fine as well. The tactics, the strategies are still going to be the same, so you don't need to worry about that actually. But if you want to play online, the problem is that you are not able to use Hummels and also Müller. So if you really want to play online, this is the place that I'm gonna use. You are not going to use Hummels, so I'm gonna use Klosterman. So this is gonna be the lineup of players that you can use if you want to play online, and this is the best place that I found it to be the most interesting one. But if you want to play offline, you can just switch him up, Werner with Müller, and also put Ginter back again to the original position and put Hummels as the center back. If you really want to play exactly like Joachim Löw's Germany in Euro 2020, this is the same lineup just like in the real life. This is only available for you guys who want to play offline. And before I explain about the tactical settings, first of all, I'm gonna explain about how they really play in the real life so that you can have a clear picture of how they do it. And first of all, Gosens and Kimmich, they are gonna play as like attacking wing backs. So they're mostly gonna go to the final third, okay, Gosens and Kimmich as well. And Rudiger also tends to help them in attacking, and he also helps pushing the opponents high up while carrying the ball. So Rudiger is going to go up like this. The same goes to Ginter as well. He's going to go up like this. So the formation is more like it's gonna be like 1-4-5. Okay, it's gonna be very dangerous if you lose the ball, but this is how Germany plays in Euro 2020, and they are playing very aggressively on the final third, and they play a lot of possession on the final third as well. And that is how they do it. Müller and Havertz, they are gonna be playing as a false 9 strikers, and Gnabry is gonna be playing as false 9 as well. But also Gnabry is going to be playing wide as well instead of staying on the center. So Müller, Gnabry and Havertz, they are going to switch positions with each other every time they are cycling between positions, if you know what I mean. So yeah, they are covering each other positions when they are going this way, when they are going that way, and that's how they play in the real life. For Kroos and Gundogan, they are going to play much more defensive. And for Gundogan, when he is playing for Manchester City, he's playing very attacking minded, but in Germany he's playing much more defensive minded, so he's going to stay static mostly on the midfield. The same for Toni Kroos as well. And their movements, most of the time they are going to move to the left, to the right like this. Gundogan as well, to the left, to the right like this. And that's the reason behind it, because Germany always tends to attack from the wing. They don't really tend to attack from the middle. So most of the time Rudiger is going to carry the ball to Gosens, and Gosens is going to find attacking chances from the overlap, maybe to cross the ball or maybe to pass the ball into the middle, and etc. The same goes to Ginter. He's going to carry the ball up, and then he's going to pass the ball to Kimmich and let Kimmich use his creativity to create attacking chances from the overlap by maybe creating crosses or maybe just immediately pass the ball into the middle. So that's exactly how Germany plays during the group stages, and also how they play against England. So the main reason why Toni Kroos and Gundogan loves to go left and right, because the way they play is that because they love to overload one side of the pitch. Okay, for example, if they are attacking on the right side, they are going to overload all of the players on the right side. If they are attacking on the left side, they are going to overload on this overlap on this left side actually. The point is that if you want to attack using Germany, you have to attack from the wing. That's it. Try not to attack on the center, because that's not the strength of 3-4-3. 3-4-3 mostly they attack from the wing. That's it. And when they are defending, they mostly tends to press the opponents high up. And now yeah, that's it for my explanation. And now let's go to the tactical settings. For the formation, it's going to be 3-4-2-1. okay, it's going to be 3-4-3 on paper. That's it. And let's go to the tactics. Defensive style balance with 5 bars, left 5 bars. The reason why I put it balance, because I want you to be more flexible when you are playing against any kinds of opponent, instead of being too specific with your defensive style, because that will decrease your team's flexibilities when they are defending. So it's much better to put balance with 5 bars, left 5 bars, because that's the most balanced one. But most of the time in the real life, Germany tends to press the opponents very high up. And yeah, that's it for the defensive style. And now let's go to the offensive style balance with 5 bars, placing box 5 bars as well. For the offensive style, they can play actually possession as well if you really want to play much more safe, but I would rather put it on balance personally, because I want them to have much more flexibility in playing long ball and fast build up as well when they got the chance. Especially when you are playing online, it's much better to put in balance. If you want to play much more safe, it's definitely fine to play possession, because possession is also one of Germany's strength as well, especially when they are playing 3-4-3. It's up to you actually, but for me, I'm gonna put it on balance with 5 bars, placing box 5 bars, because that's the most balanced one. If you want to play a little bit wider, it's fine as well. well 6 bars, but I found it to be a little bit too wide actually. I actually always put my width and my placing box in the most balanced way. That's why I always put 5 bars, so that I can have much more flexibilities in attacking and much more room for creativity in creating attacking chances. And now that's it for the tactics, and now let's go to the instructions. And for the instructions, actually nothing very significant. It's very simple actually. So for the keeper, it's going to become for crosses and sweeper keeper, and that's it. For the center backs, it's going to be all default, no changes. Okay, all default, no changes, all 3 of them. Okay, and now let's go to the center midfielders. All of it default as well. Gundo as well, all of it default as well. Okay, for Gosens and Kimmich, come back on defense. The same goes to Kimmich as well, come back on defense. That's it. Nothing significant changes, no complex changes at all. And now let's go to the front 3. It's going to be all default as well. Okay, no changes. Gnabry as well, no changes. Havertz as well, no changes. It's going to be all default, all balanced. But there's an exception. If you want to play Werner as a striker, you're going to get in behind, because that is the best one for Werner, and that's it. But for other players, maybe if you want to put Gnabry or maybe Muller as a striker and etc., the instruction for the striker, just gonna put it on default, just put it all on balance. That's it. So the instructions are very simple. The only instructions you're gonna give is just the keeper, come for crosses and sweeper keeper. For the rest of the players, it's gonna be all default, and the wing backs as well, come back on defense. Kimmich and Gosens as well, come back on defense. That's it. Those are the only instructions. It's very simple actually. So I hope that you find this video helpful, because this video is a little bit technical, because I really want to be as honest as possible in explaining Germany's tactics in Euro 2020, and this is exactly how they play in Euro 2020. And if you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel to watch more videos like this, and comment down below, let me know what you think about this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Slanted Alien signing out. Bye. Peace.